Pippin stood on the front porch, clutching the handle of her small blue suitcase. Inside were her favorite pajamas, her toothbrush, and a very tiny bit of worry. She had never stayed the whole night away from home before. The porch light flickered on, casting a warm, golden glow over her sneakers. The door creaked open and there was Grandma Pearl. She wore an apron that smelled like cinnamon and peppermint. "Pippin, you're just in time," Grandma Pearl chirped, reaching out to give her a giant, soft hug. Pippin took a deep breath. Grandma Pearl's hugs always felt like a warm, toasted marshmallow. First, they headed to the kitchen. "The moon biscuits won't bake themselves," Grandma Pearl said with a wink. They rolled out dough that felt like soft clouds. Pippin used a round cutter to make perfect circles, while Grandma Pearl showed her how to sprinkle silver sugar on top so they would sparkle in the dark. After the biscuits were in the oven, Grandma Pearl handed Pippin a shiny silver flashlight. "The garden looks different at night," she whispered. Together they tiptoed outside. The grass felt dewy and cool. They pointed their lights at the bushes, watching the shadows dance like friendly giants. Back inside, the house felt quiet and still. Pippin looked at the big sofa and felt a tiny pinch of sadness. She missed her own bed. "I think we need a base camp," Pippin suggested. She began dragging the heavy velvet cushions onto the rug, building the walls of a grand fabric castle. Grandma Pearl brought over the softest quilts from the hallway closet. They draped them over the chairs to make a roof. Inside their secret fort, the air was warm and smelled like the cookies cooling on the counter. They crawled inside with a big book of fairy tales and a plate of sparkling moon biscuits. When the book was finished, it was time to get ready for sleep. Pippin went to the bathroom and squeezed a pea-sized drop of minty toothpaste onto her brush. She looked at herself in the big mirror and stood tall. She had explored the dark garden and built a castle. She felt like a brave explorer, but when the lights went out, the room felt very big. Pippin sat on the edge of the guest bed, watching the moon peek through the curtains. The shadows didn't look like friendly giants anymore, they just looked like shadows. A single tear pricked at the corner of her eye. Suddenly, the door creaked open. Grandma Pearl walked in carrying a heavy, colourful quilt. "This was mine when I was exactly your age," she said, tucking it tightly around Pippin's shoulders. "It's been waiting for another brave girl to keep it warm." Pippin felt the weight of the quilt and the softness of the fabric. Pippin snuggled down deep into the pillows. The worry in her tummy had completely disappeared, replaced by the taste of silver sugar and the warmth of the old quilt. Before she could even count 10 stars, she was fast asleep, dreaming of her next big adventure at Grandma's house.